Meet Harvard professor Dr. Sindel Malainathan.
I'm very familiar with Roland Fryer's work. We've both worked on the impact of names. I think Roland has emphasized that the people who choose names that are very black are different from the people who choose names that are not very black. Whereas we've emphasized that, holding everything else constant, the people who end up with very black names are treated very differently. We know that in the data, African Americans earn a lot less. And we're interested in how much of that earning less is simply because they find it harder to get a job, and are African Americans treated very differently in the labor market than whites.
Dr. Malainathan conducted his own study, this time in Boston and Chicago.
What we did is we made up 5,000 resumes. Half of them we put an African American name, half of them we put a white name. Otherwise, the resumes were the same. And we sent them out. And then we said, which got called back more? And what we found was that the same resume, when it had an African American name, was about 33% less likely to get an interview than when it had a white name.
It means that if a white person is searching for a job for 10 weeks, an equivalently skilled African American person would be searching for 15 weeks.
And those are 5 long weeks if you're unemployed.
You can judge somebody by their name. It's not right, but people do it. They assume that just because your name is Monique or your name is Lavon or Shaniqua, that you're African American and you're not qualified because your name has an ethnicity to it.
One time there was a girl named Lakeisha. I talked on the phone, and I thought she was black, but when I met her, I was totally shocked that she was a white Southern girl.
When I picture Rashonda, yeah, she's black.
The names we used in our study were names like Lakeisha, Jamal, Tyrone. Based on our results, it raises a question. I'm an African-American parent. I'm thinking of naming my child. Tyrone sounds like a very good name. I might have had a grandfather named Tyrone. Should I name my child Tyrone? Yes, naming your kid Tyrone, you have made it harder for them in the labor market. On the other hand, should you give in to that? Should I give in to the prevailing norms, or should I express my individuality as I want? It's a bit of an ethical quandary.
My friend's got a drug dealer named Tyrone that I assume is a black guy.